Going to discuss that what are the sources of food. Imagine a day without food. How would you feel on that day? Why do people feel weak when they have to go without food? Why do people die of hunger? What role does food play in the lives of living organisms? We shall find the answers to these questions in this. Know that all living beings need food to live. Food is the source of energy and is thus required by all living organisms to survive. On the basis of sources of food, plants are divided into different groups. Like the first one is producers. They are the plants or they are producers are the animals or the plants that make their own food. Actually, only plants can make their own food. Mostly animals do not make their own food. So next one is consumer. Consumer derive nutrition from others, like they depend on other animals or plants. Next one is decomposer or saprophytes. Saprophyte is the second name of decomposer. Saprophyte is the second name of decomposer, that is derive nutrients from dead and decaying matter. These are the animals or organisms that depend on dead and decaying matters. Next one is parasite. Parasite plants or animals that live on or inside other plants or animals. We will discuss one by one each in details. First of all, the producers. Producers make their food through sunlight, that is called as solar energy. They use carbon dioxide, they use water through their xylem tissues. When these both combine, carbon dioxide and water, they convert it into the useful product, that is glucose, and there is a byproduct, that is oxygen. This whole process is considered as photosynthesis. The consumers that depend on other plants or animals. In this, we can say that animals that depend only on plants are herbivores, and that depend only on animals are carnivores, and that depend on both plant and animals are called omnivores. So these three are the types of consumer. Third one is the decomposers. Decomposers, as we have earlier described, that they depend on dead and decaying matters, and the one benefit they are giving to us, that they are releasing some minerals and nutrients in the soil, which is then used by the plants as a fertilizer. So for example, they are fungi or bacteria, they are decomposers. They get nutrition from dead and decaying matters, and in return they release some minerals and nutrients in the soil. So the different plants will use these minerals and nutrients for their nourishment. Now we will discuss the types of consumer one by one, that were herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Herbivores, that were the plants, that were the animals that depend only on plants. They have developed molars and premolars for grinding. I want to get knowledge that what are the molars and what are the premolars. So the video on molars and premolars is given in the description, so you can simply just click the link given in the description. For example, white-tailed deer have tall premolars. Again, premolars, you have to watch the video on premolars or molars, incisors. These are the type of teeth. So you can watch the video on all this in the description. So here, for example, cows store semi-digested food in the stomach and bring it back to the mouth. The animals that digest semi-food and in the stomach and bring back to the mouth are called ruminants. And if you want to watch that what are ruminants and how they digest food in their stomachs, so you will see the video in the description. I have provided you a link for the ruminants. You can check the video out there in the description. So here are some examples. Elephant is a big herbivore, and there is a deer that is a medium size herbivore, and there is a squirrel that is a small size herbivore. So you need to explain that, you need to remember that which one is the largest herbivore, which one is the medium, and which one is the smallest one. So the second type of consumer is the carnivores. Carnivores have sharp and pointed teeth. So again, these are the type of teeth to tear the flesh. Have well developed canines and incisors. Canines and incisors again are the type of teeth. So you can watch the video on canine and incisors that is provided in the description. Birds have pointed toes that and beaks to grab the flesh. So here are the example that there is the big carnivore, that is wolf, the medium sized carnivore, that is falcon, and the third one, that is a small carnivore, is a spider. So you need to know that which one is the big, which one is the medium, and which one is the smaller one. The type is the omnivores. They depend on both. They depend on plant. They depend on animals too. So they have front teeth to trip their meat, and they have molars as well to grind up the meat. Here are some examples. The bear is the largest one, and raccoon is the medium, and crow are the smaller one. So you need to remember that which one is the largest, which one is the medium, and which one is the smallest omnivores. Now here is an important information to share with you, like mold and bacteria and higher level organisms like beetles, centipedes, and of course the earthworms are all busy recyclers. They are recyclers. This is the main point you have to focus on. By breaking down organic matter like dead plants, they create the valuable nutrients necessary for a rich and fertile soil. Just like decomposers, they just release some nutrients in their soil, so other plants will use these nutrients for their fertility and will get nourishment. So here bacteria are as recyclers. We have bacteria in our digestive tract that prevent the growth of diseases causing organisms. Some animals like mouse, sheep, and deer have bacteria in their stomachs that help them digest plants. Bacteria help turn milk into cheese and fruits and vegetables into pickles. Other bacteria help decompose dead plants in animals. Earthworm can also act as recyclers. Earthworm eat dead plants and animals. When they eat, they also take in soil and tiny pebbles. They in food from microorganisms in the material they ingest. Earthworms then excrete waste in the form of casts. Earthworm casts are rich in nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potash. In addition to breaking down organic materials and adding nutrients to the soil, earthworms also help loosen their soil intake and irrigate the soil. It helps plant grow. Here is an activity for you to do, like you have to answer the question like what is the role of producers, and next one is the fill in the blanks. You have to fill the blanks, and fifth one you have to group these according to their sources of nutrition: mushroom, crow, sheep, deer, wolf, and spider. You have to group them according to their source of nutrition, like from where they are getting their food. Read all this from your books and do this activity on your notebook. Thanks.